too. Go. Okay, so does anybody know who Stan Lee is?
Stan Lee, the Marvel guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we are here to kind of honor Stan Lee and his creativity. He is absolutely the awesome mastermind behind the Marvel movies and comics first, way ahead of his time. He, if you know me, I'm a nerd at heart, and I love watching the movies all the time. The comics are amazing. He wrote most of them himself. He co-drew and illustrated them with different people throughout time. Jack Kirby and another gentleman, I'll get to that, but he is awesome. Let's see. So many of you don't know, he served in the Army in the 1940s. He was actually one of 9 people in the entire Army labeled as a playwright. So, I mean, that's a lot of people, and he was the only playwright, one of 9. So he did a great job at writing, illustrating. He even did cartoons for the military throughout the Vietnam War. He was amazing. And then after the Army, he got recruited by Atlas Comics, which later on turned into Marvel Comics. They were DC's rival archenemy. DC, in the late 1950s, came out with the Justice League. So Batman, Superman, Superwoman, and Stan Lee was actually considering quitting comics. He was not happy with his life, and that is when Atlas Comics came to him and say, can you counter DC and make a whole new team? And he did. His wife actually told him, you're already going to give up your job, so why don't you just try something new and do something you enjoy, not what the company wants you to do. So he did. He created a whole new series of people, and it took off. They absolutely loved it. Let's see. His creativity was amazing, and the imagination that it took to produce these was awesome. The Fantastic Four came first, then the Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, X-Men. He did with Jack Kirby. Bill Everett is the other one. He did Daredevil with him. Stephen Ditko was the co-producer of Doctor Strange. And then the most successful of all time was The Amazing Spider-Man. Marvel pioneered a new kind of comic, and new ways of storytelling, more serious themes. DC was not anywhere close to that at the time. Marvel definitely went way above and beyond. And Marvel attracted way more readers than DC at this time. And now you've got to look at these movies. They're huge, they're blockbusters. Every time they blow it out of the water, every time they come out. And in The Amazing Spider-Man, Marvel, which was Stan Lee, was the first one to come out with a black comic book character. First one ever. DC had never had a black comic book character before. And then Stan Lee and Jack Kirby created the first black ever superhero, the Black Panther, which we know just killed it in box offices all around the world. And during the 1960s, Stan Lee used his comics to address huge issues at the time, like the racism and the bigotry and everything going on. And he created a foundation to support access to these comics, to literacy. He wants everybody to be able to have access to reading and to learn. And the culture and the arts. He still attends the International Comic Con in San Diego at age 95. Don't know how he keeps going. But he is awesome. He is a legend, and us nerds are thankful for his comics.
All right.
Good job.
I'm not a fan, but stop.